I can turn it off. I have the option.
No, she's talking about something else. Why would you have to rejoin the house again?
I had to.
That's weird.
Said I wasn't a part of the house.
That's weird.
No, I think this is a new account for you, as a.
It's been glitching. People who have added says that I haven't added.
What's up, sister? Is it?
Hey, Chucky, what's going on?
Not much. I heard you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Amos, Shabazz.
So are we on the same page here? Are we on the same page? Are they? So is the U.S. and France, everybody signaling de-escalation mode?
Yeah, they
they've
want
been doing
money.
this for a while, Edward.
What do you mean for a while? Like what's a while?
Like since it started, nobody wants an escalation from all these.
No, I know, but I mean, right now they're actually working on de-escalating.
Because there's the
Like
G7.
it's on and off. Like I think they're playing a game. To be honest with you,
It is. It's a cat and mouse game.
Yeah, they have their own interest in it.
So now they're saying CBS that the United States won't join Israel in their attack.
That genocide motherfucker was like today Tel Aviv, tomorrow New York. What the fuck is he talking about?
What are
Because he's doing the same playbook as what they did with Iraq.
Who is she talking about?
Netanyahu. There's the same playbook. What they're trying to do is they're trying to say our problem is your problem. That they're not simply going after us. They're going to come after you. The same thing where Saddam Hussein could launch a nuclear weapon in 30 minutes and target Washington. Same bullshit.
When did they start even talking about this? 1982 or something like this?
No, yeah.
Jinder, were you there?
When did he become a part of the class?
I am here.
He did
I think it was
this.
92. I think it was 92. I think it was 92 airplane.
He did this in. Netanyahu also did this with Gaza. When just before he went in, he tried to say, this is a fight against barbarism or savagery and the rest of the civilized nations or something like this. So, it's all of us. Yes, he's really good. I like
remember when it's the guy with the glasses. No,
he's a professor.
No, it's Jeffrey Sachs.
Yeah.
He said one thing, that this motherfucker is one dark bastard. And he
Yeah, I remember about Netanyahu, right?
Yeah.
Trump put it up when he became president, or just before he became president. He put that clip up on his.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? He put that. He's one dark son of a bitch. The whole thing.
I think I remember. Yes.
There are some sirens. Yeah.
Okay, Jindip, can you go out there and see if you could catch one? Because I really would like.
I swear to God.
Really would like.
Don't listen to him. He's begging for a free one.
Oh my God! Don't give it to an attorney, Jindip. You know how lawyers are. Don't, Jindip.
Bastard! You're not going to pay him.
I will pay him.
Was anybody in the room with Ariel earlier today when he was asking what was the score in terms of civilian bodies?
The score?
Mm-hmm.
What a sicko.
He was in Lonzo's room. He was like, so what's the score? And Lonzo was like, what? He was like, yeah. How many Iranians are dead compared to how many Israelis? Any generals gone yet on the Iranian side? I think so. He sounded like a complete creep today.
He is an idiot. Like, Israel has a history of assassinating all these leaders. Like, nothing changes.
Jindip. You there, Jindip? Jindip?
Wait, Jindip, how far are you from the fighting?
He's going to collect one of my...
No, he's going to collect mine. Jindip, you need to put your arms out.
What the hell are you going to do with it?
Listen.
Edward, you can't see. What the hell are you going to do with it?
What do you mean? You have to see to have a piece of history?
To value and cherish. To value.
Oh, you would go and give it to Huckabees or whatever the fuck auction houses over there.
No, I'd put it in a frame and put it in my bedroom.
That's what I would do. But I need you to
listen. What the hell are you going to do? Stare at it?
Listen, people will see it when they come into my house. I'll be like, this is a part of history. I want a piece.
Your house and see that.
I just realized you said Huckabees instead of Sotheby's.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I don't know. Listen, it could be both. They could be connected. They could be connected. I don't know.
No,
I hear you, bro. I got your back either way.
But listen, I know I have a plan for Jindip to catch one because these missiles from Iran, they also have optical guidance on them. So if you just wave your hands up in the air, it may see you. It may see you.
and that might target him.
Well,
No, seriously.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Way too close to this.
See, Jindip, you
Like,
don't.
is
You
that really what's
shouldn't.
going on?
Jindip,
it
don't
depends
get
how close he can run.
He's not here. Jindip is not here.
Oh, he left.
He
See,
can
look
run.
what you did.
No, so we can make plans for him. Yeah, you know what? He heard the sirens. He's like, let me see if I can go get some of these. Get some of these.
You have no clue. You're disgusting.
I'm disgusting. You're the one that wants to pay him. Pay him
I'm
for
sorry for his effort.
an effort. See,
Yes,
I'm
of
gonna.
course, he's going to pick up the piece of the Iranian missile and hand it over to me, and I'm
Listen.
appreciating that gesture. But
You
you want
watch.
to beg him for it and get it for.
I am not begging it. Listen, you aristocratic bastard.
Have you heard yourself? You sound
Can't
like
even
you're on
get it
your
out.
knees.
Aristocratic bastard.
Listen, have you
Yes.
heard yourself? You sound like you're on your knees begging.
Oh my God! Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. This is what I'm going to do.
Then you discuss.
You know why I don't have to beg, General? I don't have to beg because by the end of the year.
today.
Listen. I'll tell you why I don't have to beg. Because hopefully, if everything settles down by the end of the year, I will be over there, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of pieces, and I'll be able to buy 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And you know what? Because you're such an asshole, I will not sell you one unless
I
you
don't
start
want to
being
buy
honest.
from you. You're going to charge me extra.
And Jindip won't. And
No, of
Jindip
course not.
won't.
You guys
Oh,
have such
you
a
don't
dark
have to-
humor. It's not even funny. Wait a minute. Speaking of, where the heck is? Do I even want to call her up?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Point.
A point was here.
Don't mention the name 3 times, please.
I was gonna say, do I? That might be problematic.
Look at, would you
What?
scare everyone away?
I want to understand why Israel keeps on targeting civilians. They targeted hospitals. Why are they always targeting hospitals?
Why do you have to question that? Look at Gaza, look at Lebanon. Why are you questioning that now?
Disgusting, disgusting. What are you going to say? There was a tunnel underneath there too?
Yeah, human shields.
Disgusting.
Even though that's been debunked with regards to Hamas and so on, it's actually the Israelis that are accused of using Palestinians as human shields. But we'll have that conversation and debate another day, Caleb.
That's funny. I was just gonna say something to Caleb.
But
yeah.
I mean, he's here, kid, if he's listening.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
I know. I guess in his name right there, I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was now, but General threw me off.
See,
I will give it to him, brother.
brother.
Like, he sits here for a very long time. I think it's working.
What's working up there?
Like, he might change his position.
Caleb?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he gets with other Zionists. He's a little.
He's an animal. Yeah, I know that,
We'll
bro.
see.
All of them are
We'll
the
see.
same. All of them.
I don't know. We'll see.
They're all the same, bro. Like, impossible.
Uh-oh. Here comes a response.
But your enemies, they think of you the same way you think of them.
Our enemies think of us.
Literally the exact same. Like, what you think of us is what we think of you. No, there's no... All Zionists are the same. You don't stand for what's right, you're literally the same.
That imagine propping up every night to be entertained by Palestinians. I talk about little man.
Wild.
I mean, yeah, we have a lot of Zionists that come in here almost every day, and it's almost like we have like this little subculture.
They need you.
It's interesting.
No, but they pop up, man, when they do something stupid. You know, like for example, they didn't show up for a few days before the attack on Iran. The attack on Iran happened. They came here for a little bit, and then they had to go back into their bunkers. You know, and that's the same every day. They come here for a little bit, the alarms go off, they get back into their bunkers.
Black Rabbi earlier sounded like he was out of breath, or he didn't sleep all night. I was like, you can go to bed, Black Rabbi. I know you've been up all night.
Yeah, he didn't. He definitely did.
Are you
He
serious?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounded like he was.
So as they usually, the attack starts like, let's say 6 hours ago. But today, nothing yet. It's a little bit late, you know. I think Black Hitler wasn't too comfortable with that, so he couldn't sleep.
I think there's not much attacking, maybe because they're working in the background right now.
I think it's because of
yesterday.
Tehran. Yeah, Tehran. I think because of this thing about Tehran, nothing yet. Nothing major, at least.
But there was plenty this morning. Like 100 missiles landed this morning.
Yeah, I get confused with this morning. Like our morning?
Mm-hmm.
This morning?
Our morning.
They did land today. They did have missiles land today.
Our time, right?
Like, what, 5 o'clock?
Yeah,
so?
Fortunately, I'm up.
No, in the afternoon, I think they had one wave that didn't penetrate, and then another wave that came in, and it did penetrate. I don't know about this morning, though. I just, because I get the time, the time zones to me, they overcomplicate things for me. So I don't know what happened, their nighttime versus our nighttime, their morning versus our morning.
Yeah.
I saw it or something like that, that 100 missiles landed?
No, not landed, no. But, and then, to be honest with you, I'm like 10 hours ahead of you guys, so I'm not too sure about when are you guys uploaded.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm gonna look. But it's scary either way. I just don't understand. Like, to me, what's all of this volleying for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the next move? So we destroy some buildings and then we sit down and talk? That does seem like a little bit of a show. No? Doesn't feel real. It feels like real war. It feels like war games. How many civilians have we lost on both sides? Anybody know?
It's gonna sound very bad for me to say something like this. On the Israelis, not too much. On the Iranians, not too much.
No, I mean, the Iranians, they lost 224.
Iranians took more than the Israelis. Yeah, and it's like
7 maybe Israelis?
No, there was more than that. There was more than that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
Look at that face.
This is how a war is supposed to be conducted, for the most part.
Over here, and then you don't want to finish drinking it.
A couple hundred people on each side.
Wednesday, we don't want to hear that.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about your water problems.
Yeah, you're not my thing.
Yo, I know what I meant to ask you guys. Who is this apocalypse person?
Or do you see
Apocalypse?
She was also, I was in the room talking about how prejudiced certain Israelis were and how it was established by European Jews. And I knew she wasn't Jewish, and I knew she probably wasn't even really Ethiopian, because, it's almost like you speak Arabic or Hebrew. There's certain words everybody knows how to pronounce. So instead of saying Aliyah, which is, the naturalization process in Israel, she kept saying, what did she say? Aliyah. I was like, you're not freaking Jewish. Shut the hell up. Like, who are you fooling? She kept saying, and then she didn't say Beta Israel. She said, it was just weird. Not only that, but Ethiopians do not use the word falasha. Falasha is like the equivalent of nigger. Black people. It means stranger. It's the name that Europeans gave Ethiopian Jews. It's
Yeah.
not the name that they gave themselves. So it was like a dead giveaway. But of course, you find some self-hating
I
black
forgot,
person.
Caleb.
Oh no,
Sorry.
there's no racism. Literally
That's what
screaming.
that guy-
It wasn't anything major.
You missed that guy Zelda. He was
No.
Ethiopian.
So the White House just
Wednesday,
put out that
please don't bring up Zelda. No one bring up Zelda. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Zelda.
Zelda's a woman's name. It was a guy named Zelda?
Yeah, it's a guy. You've talked to him before. As a no, he drains brain cells out of you. No one bring up Zelda.
Okay. Consider it. We won't say his name 3 times in a minute.
You know, you've talked to him. You know who I'm talking. He's an Ethiopian Jew from Israel, broken English.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
He literally doesn't know.
Government or the way it's established.
No, he doesn't know where the West Bank is. He doesn't know where the West Bank is.
Wow.
The guy is.
Which is insane.
It is. He's
How many Ethiopians were forced when they came, which is another dead giveaway. Imagine you don't take, like you're bringing them home and to the Jewish homeland. Yeah, we're going to establish their communities near a nuclear reactor. Yep, that's what we do.
and sterilize them.
And sterilize them and then pour out their blood. That was another one, remember? I don't know if you remember that one, but that was also in the news where they made blood donations, and because it was assumed that the blood was tainted and diseased, nobody else on the planet but them, they took their blood and they threw it out. Literally in the street.
Disgusting. Airplane, I put a link in the chat. That's Mahmoud Oud. And he's the one, he currently right now is live, but he's only running all the footage of what happened in Israel.
Yeah,
Like a compilation.
Edward, when did you become Edward the Great?
I've always been.
Are you serious? Maybe I only saw the Edward. I know I saw
Yes.
ET, but I thought that was on some like phone home shit. I didn't think it was the Great. Woohoo!
Yeah, that nobody actually notices that. It's funny.
I have a question.
Yes.
What makes you great?
What makes me great? Well, here's the number one thing.
Go on.
I'm not an attorney.
Really?
Boom, done.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna contact these these Iranian military and get them to divert you.
So hilarious. So hilarious. Good Lord.
Yeah, I want to meet General. General, if I come to the UK,
I'd rather shit in my hands than clap.
Wait, can I just say that
is an interesting
Brits
phrase.
have a way of talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather shit in my hand. Wait, what did you say again?
Get in his hands and clap.
Guys,
Yes.
I apologize. I'm watching the news right now. China and Russia has just said a couple of minutes ago to their own people to leave Tel Aviv right now. It's going to be very messy. So if the government...
They probably got 24 hours.
No. It's coming within a couple. I would say at least max 1 to 2 hours later. It should be that max. And they're saying they need to leave immediately. I saw the news now.
Leave where?
Tel Aviv. They need to leave.
Can you tell me
Then
to
to
leave?
go to Jordan and then to leave.
China and Russia are telling their people to leave Tel Aviv immediately?
Yes.
That's right,
Immediately. Yes. Immediately. I just got news now. It's on social media.
No, Becky, they didn't put it out the same way you were saying it, but I like the way you're saying it, you know. Very interesting.
Very dramatic.
See, I don't like when you
actually put it out.
I mean, for
No,
me, I'm serious.
But yeah, but I like the way you're saying it. I'm not saying you're
Can you
wrong.
send us a link?
Like, well, what do they say, Airplane?
They said what he said, you know, but they said they need to evacuate, like leave, and they have to look into crossing borders, any travel on land, and make their way out of there.
There's no way out of Israel right now.
Out of Jordan.
Immediately,
That's the only way.
hours. No, not that. But that's nice the way he said it. Yeah.
No, but if you got to think of it like this, yeah. If the government is telling you to leave it because it's gonna be raining,
But they didn't say 3 hours, did they?
No, they didn't say
I
8
don't.
hours.
So the alarms have already been called in Tel Aviv. I would say about within 4 minutes ago, it was called, so it should be arriving anytime soon.
Yeah, this is true. But this is it's been like this for the last 3 days. Yeah, Becky.
Urges citizens to leave.
Oh no, man, this one's really bad. Apparently,
They're
this was
doing
this
Yeah, we have to
interviews
see.
on Channel
They did say
13.
it's gonna be very bad. They did say that's gonna be bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. Apparently, this one.
They're interviewing people in the bunkers on Channel 13 if you want to watch
Oh,
that.
God.
It's hilarious.
What can you actually say in a bunker? Like, there's nothing interesting that you could say. Well, look, I'm in a bunker.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm like.
Well,
what
why
are
don't you
the
get down
interviews
for a
in the
second?
bunker?
Why don't you
It's
get
a
in the
cube.
bunkers?
There's my toilet.
They don't
Yeah,
have
but
Look at
tell
the
us,
prison cell.
There is no
why don't you
toilets.
get in a bunker and tell us?
Why would I get in a bunker?
Don't look like that, guys.
Huh?
Damn. Russian. Well, it says that Russian embassy has been saying this for the last 16 hours.
Yes, and Germany and France and everyone is telling them go to Jordan, leave through Egypt, just get the fuck out of.
Russia tells its citizens to leave Israel now as tensions rise. Damn.
I told you.
No, you didn't tell us. We already
Yeah,
knew
okay,
this.
I paraphrased it, but it's the same thing.
You paraphrased it.
Paraphrased it.
Paraphrased it. A little different.
But hey, sometimes a paraphrase, it needs to be done.
Yeah, but you came in like you were rushing.
Becky, you made it sound
No, this is bad.
Listen,
This
you
is
made
really bad. I can't lie.
Oh,
This
that
should
was like
remind
a
you.
grab your shit and run.
No, Becky.
Yeah.
He made it sound like all of us in this room are from Russia and
Yeah.
China, and we're all.
Yeah. Like, we gotta drop everything now and
I
leave.
swear I felt Chinese for about 5 minutes. It was like,
I almost thought it was Chinese.
I'm packing.
Also, Donald Trump has said that he won't be attacking Iran, so that's good at least.
Yeah, but he says many things.
I was gonna say that's for now. So he has a hamburger and it'll be something else.
Yeah.
But a lot of the ones working with Trump and the White House and the Pentagon are saying the same thing too.
Yeah, but I don't trust them.
Ready?
Yeah, there's momentum behind. There's too much momentum not to attack at this point. It sounds like. I mean, unless this is some massive ruse, which I don't see it as being that.
You know
I
what?
think
That's
that's
where
an
for a
awful-
minute I was feeling like that, but I don't. Every time I see this stuff, literally I feel like crying. Only because I'm like, could you imagine being in those places? This time last year. Yeah, this time last year, my sister, brother-in-law, and her 4 kids were there. This is really sick that people are suffering because of these sorry-ass bastards. This is retarded.
As a bitch, as what they did to Gaza people inside of Gaza is happening to them right now. Do I feel sorry for the ones that maybe don't support this stuff that happened in Gaza? Yes, I feel sorry for them. But the ones that support it and never said anything about what's happening in Gaza, I feel nothing towards them.
Likewise,
You know,
likewise.
In
They
fact,
have a
they cheered you
chance.
on.
They have a chance to leave. Let them leave. The government is not allowing them to leave. They're literally taking
And
bullets.
they have a chance that the people in Gaza never got. I feel you,
Yeah.
but you know
Yeah.
what? I'm still feeling like there are so many innocents, and I probably feel very much the way you do. But I also feel like there are so many beautiful people who want nothing to do with Netanyahu, who want nothing to do with the government genocide.
I agree.
The
But it's not.